You know, it's kind of hard when you're not around.
Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the door.
Who is that, Puff?
They got to know that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we'll be missing him.
Even though you're
Puff!
through your family, I feel your dreams. In the future,
You know, I gotta tell you something.
If you open the case to me,
Even though, honestly, even though I was only a few of them, his parties were off the hook. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Everybody's posting pictures like, I can't believe he went to those parties. Dude, I'd have gone to that party.
Who went? Who went?
The pages are all like, oh, this political figure went to one of those parties. This political figure went. They're like, yeah. If you got invited, your ass would have been there on heartbeat.
Honestly, I didn't see any of them there. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. They were not there. But you know, if my name comes out in the future, and I happen to have
your picture.
I happen to have appeared at one of these parties. So listen, it is Monday night. Welcome to Detect America. And you know what we got to do? What do we do? What have we started to do every night so far?
Is she around?
Well, we call Princess, don't we?
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about Elaine.
Oh no, yeah. Well, we got to make sure Elaine's watching too. I don't. Yeah. Oh my God, we got to make sure. Well, Elaine's probably hard without it being on Facebook. So let me call my granddaughter. Okay. Lil, you there?
Yeah.
Lil? Oh my God, look who it is.
Did Lil have to come home because of the hurricane? Oh, that's just down here. Never mind.
Nah, she came home for doctor's appointment. So come here, honey.
Nice.
So I haven't seen my little baby for a little while. And
how you liking it, Lil?
I really like it. I'm having lots of fun.
I bet. Good times, man.
Oh yeah.
She seems like she's really enjoying it. You know, so it's a good thing, you know. And
you're supposed to enjoy it.
She's able to have her car there.
That's good.
So, she has pledged Delta Chi.
Fantastic. You pledged a sorority?
Animal House, dummy. Oh, yeah. Delta Chi was in Animal House. She's hanging out with Bluto and Flounder. Are you thinking of getting in a sorority or no?
That's how I won my dinosaur.
What do you mean that's how you won your dinosaur?
Sorority trivia.
Are you in a sorority?
Mm-mm.
Are you going to pledge?
Even Alani does.
Is that a pledge pin?
Listen, I was just being nice, Lil. Don't join a sorority.
Did I tell you about the night we sat down and I wanted to show her Animal House and we sat down to watch Animal House and she literally hated it? I'm laughing my ass off and she was like not interested at all.
It's a different time period for that movie.
When I was your age.
So are you thinking of getting a metal detector and going around campus at all? Why not?
No.
Can you get Steve permission?
Now, Lil, again, who's your favorite metal detectorist?
Frank.
I can never win.
Listen, you can't judge her because she's got good taste and common sense. What can you tell you?
What are you eating?
Ice cream.
Where'd you get it?
Cabanas.
You went out and
got cabanas. Not me.
Jesus Christ! Everyone's eating ice cream. All right,
I went out last night and bought vanilla because I love vanilla.
Because you're vanilla.
It wound up being salted caramel because I can't say, and it was fantastic.
When you're like me and you go to Puff Daddy parties, you're anything but vanilla.
I buy vanilla and I buy my own malt powder to make my own malted milk.
Someone just said, "Oh, Shelly Williams says vanilla sucks." I know, I agree. What else?
Jelly, I was sending you messages till about 30 minutes ago.
So she's having chocolate with crushed cherries and whipped cream. That's her usual favorite. So, all right, let me do a show. Bye, honey. We love you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Everybody loves her. She's
Hold
just
on,
a
I gotta
great.
check my messages. Hold on.
She says she replied, you ding dong.
Well, she didn't reply for like 9 hours.
Listen, I can't take any responsibility for you. Oh, you know what? I want to ask you a question. You're like, I guess, the guy I would ask this question to. I got this coin. It's so weird. All right. And I want you to see it because it's like weird.
Wait a minute, I gotta come back on the screen. Okay.
All right. So, hold on. It takes a while. Give me a second.
We're gonna have company in a couple minutes, I think.
Okay, that's cool. We dig company. So I got this coin, and it's a mercury dime. Now tell me, if you think this is cool or not. But it says, because you can never read it. All right, but look, it's in this little white holder, right? You can see it.
Yeah.
And this is what it says. It says American Museum of Atomic Energy, and that it's neutron irradiated.
The coin is?
Yeah.
That's cool. You don't have a Geiger counter.
Explain neutron irradiated.
They irradiated it with neutrons.
That you know what? I am so glad you were here to explain that to me.
I don't know. They're neutron. They're neutral. So they're not
What?
red or blue. And I
So,
bet they don't eat cats.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about anyway. Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Frank.
Shelly,
Hi, Chow.
are you getting down to the nitty gritty yet, or what?
Yeah, 41 days. So
41 days. So I got to get you some money too.
but we'll work it out and trade.
Ooh, again.
She don't want that trade. Give
So
her money. Trade her money.
We have Dig It Dude coming. The weekend of November 1st, right?
Yes.
1st, 2nd, and 3rd is.
Not
Yes,
October.
yeah. And that was off the top of my head. Well, I just put the wrong month last time. So
Where's Audra? I'll send her a link too.
Audra has declined. She is Audra is in the middle of WNBA playoffs. It's her favorite. So she is uninterested in joining us. She is unreachable at the moment.
I should send her the link anyway.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You know what? Go ahead. She said,
so,
no.
Yeah, we love Audra. I think Audra just hates you, Frank.
She think Audra what? You do what?
She hates you.
Hate Frank.
No, everyone hates Frank.
I don't hate Frank.
So give us the lowdown on Dig It Dude. Tell me what we got, what we're doing. What do you got?
So we have 93 tickets of 125 sold. So there's only 32 tickets left. There's plenty of hotel rooms in the area, but only one left in the special block that we've booked. So our hotel will be sold out in just one more room. So if you are considering booking a hotel with the rest of the hoodlums that are staying at the Comfort Inn and Suites on Route 1, I would book. I would. Sam's there now. I would call him now.
Someone will let me in. I'll sleep on somebody's floor.
We have room.
So question. Now to map out my route, what town do I put in?
You put in my house. It's very close proximity to my house.
Oh, then it's an hour ride for me. You're an hour to my house.
Yes, it should be a nice, easy ride for most everyone in New Jersey. It's very centrally located.
Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so it's centrally located. You're great, because last year was a long ride. Now it
was a long ride for me too. I just want to let you know that.
Well, you did a great job, and that's why I'm looking forward to this year. So we got 5. I saved me 5 spots.
I have 5 spots for you.
Okay. And so what? All right. So we have a place to stay. It's 2 days again. Well, Friday night's a meet and greet.
Right.
And
Friday
then,
night.
I have to ask you a question privately.
Go ahead, ask it here. Does it have to be privately?
I can't because
yeah, we've asked you some bad questions in the past.
you'll understand when I ask. It's not like perverted or anything.
Darn it.
It's
Yeah,
about
I know. What's up with that? It'll be the
about
first time.
something I may have shipped you, and I want to know. I can't. You'll understand because I don't want someone to hear if they're not supposed to hear.
In other words, they thought it was a bomb, and it's not.
Like, yeah, no, it's just it's very innocent. I just don't want to. I'm not trying to hide anything. I just don't want
See what it's like working with the
people
mind.
to see if there was a purpose behind it. I don't want people to hear
See
if
what
there was
it's like working with the minus. All right, ask her later then.
I'll ask her later.
Okay, so we got the meet and greet on Friday. What's the schedule of events for Saturday?
So meet and greet Fridays from 6 until 9. We have lighting. We will have a bonfire. There's music on the property. So we're going to have some music playing, some light hors d'oeuvres, and you can register. You can do your registration so you don't have to do it Saturday morning. Saturday morning, gates open at 7. So you can get ready, get your gear on, get up top. We have some amazing stuff happening at 9 o'clock. We're going to do instructions and something special, and then launch a natural hunt all day Saturday, raffles all day Saturday. We've decided to do the raffles on Sunday. Winner need not be present, although if you live far,
if you live far, stick around.
I mean, if you live far, you're going to be there Sunday as well. Sunday morning is the seated hunt. The natural hunt on Saturday is going to end at 3. Sunday, we're not going to really cap the natural hunt. You can hunt until your hands fall off, but we do have to seed, so people will have to leave the property.
So, is it safe to say if I get there like 8 o'clock on Saturday, 8 to 8:30?
It's fine.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's because one reason is because the two women I always take, and one person's name rhymes with Debbie McAdams, and the other one rhymes with Carolyn Kelly.
Am I coming to your house?
Me?
Are you coming to my house or are you going to Steve's house?
What do you mean? Well, no. What do you mean? Are you coming to my house? Wait, just let me say. I was on a roll. I was going to say that those two ladies always, like, if I say be here at 7, 7:30, 8:30, there's something, so no. Well, all right. So, if we get there at least 8:30 at the latest, we'll be fine. Now,
yeah, and you don't have to, you guys don't have to, I know you, so registering is not that. I know all of you, so
no.
It's not that imperative.
I just need to know about hitching a ride up with Steve.
Mm-hmm.
You said 7 o'clock you were opening the gate, so I didn't know what time you were going to get started, but you were going to get started at around 9.
Yeah, no, that's so. I mean, we have some stuff to do on Saturday morning. I can't say enough about Team Lynch. The stuff
they're great. They're awesome.
The stuff that they've offered to help us do, you have no idea.
Yeah.
They've donated gold coins to us, so we have gold coins.
Oh, I got to win one of them.
Yeah, so I mean, they've just been and they have, because they do other events, they have some things that we were going to have to use, money that's going to Soldiers Freedom Outdoors for those things, but now we don't have to because they're like, no, we'll do that. I'm like,
and I'm going to see them the week before.
Is that the Lehigh Valley?
Yeah.
Is that the Lehigh Valley hunt? Yeah, Dawn Williams is inducted into her high school athletic hall of fame that Saturday night, so we cannot.
I thought she was already. Wait a minute, I thought she was already.
She got honored for scoring 1,000 points in her career. Now
How many awards does she need? The Lehigh Valley Hunt only comes around once a year. I think she
only comes around once in a lifetime. This is a once in a lifetime thing.
Listen, I think she can skip that, but congratulations so much on that.
It's more for her career outside of school than it is you can't just be an elite athlete. You have to have done things in your career and your life that are beneficial to the community.
High school or college?
High school.
Okay, good. No, it's still congratulations. I don't think I ever won an award in high school. I don't know if I even went to high school.
Do you guys know that Dawn is a Carnegie Medal winner?
What's a Carnegie Medal winner?
Bravery in the face of extreme danger or somehow like that.
Nice.
She saved a family from a fire, hurt herself in the meantime. She was on a ventilator for a week, but she was yeah. So she's, those are some of the things that are,
Yeah, well, no, that's
contributing to her being honored. So,
and as she should be. That is awesome, and that's a great honor.
I'm like, oh, we're gonna go to Lehigh Valley Hunt. No, we're not.
So the back to Dig It Dude. The entry fee
Can you
is
tell us about the
what?
property?
$800 entry fee for Michael Baumhoff, and how much for everyone else?
Michael Baumhoff was one of the first people paid, so you don't pick
Yeah.
on Mike Baumhoff.
Well, no, I'm picking on Michael Baumhoff because he picks on me. So
Susan Toker is commenting in the chat. I wish you would come, Susan. You live nearby. Come.
She said her car is dead.
Oh, I'll pick her up. Someone's got to be coming from Clifton. Come on.
Entry fee.
Entry fee is $100.
$100
for 3 days. For 2 days of detecting, and the seated hunt is included. We don't take extra money for the seated hunt.
You have lunch on both days? You have ordering lunch on both days, or are you going to have?
We have 2 food trucks coming.
Okay.
We have Fatty's Fat Snacks. That was the group that was there last time, and our friend owns an empanada and funnel cake truck. She will also be on premise for the entire weekend.
Nice.
Fried Oreos, churros, empanadas.
Hey, that burger last year was delicious. So,
I thought it was on the pricey side, but for $18, you got a drink, a side, and the burger, and the burger was very, very good.
Yeah, you know what, and they're bringing their truck there and everything else, but it was a nice big burger. It's not like you paid $18 and got something like Frank would serve you. They were smash burgers too. They were good. So
they were good.
Good. So I mean, I am psyched. How about celebrities besides me? Who else is going to be there? A real celebrity, not wingnut over here.
A real celebrity? Well, we had Rob Rizzo, but we lost Rob Rizzo. He can't come. He has a wedding. He's really mad.
Yeah.
Thought
he was already married, but whatever.
We have Charlie Harley of the Quarter Hoarder Group. Brad from Green Mountain hasn't committed yet, but he said he's probably coming.
Jason Bazoofi's not coming?
It's also Gypsy's Dig. I know that he's not. I think he's coming by us. I don't think he's going to
Texas.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure because he's not a Garrett guy. He's a Nocta guy. So
right.
He's been invited, of course. Jason and I actually work in the same industry. We have a relationship outside of metal detecting, so I'm hoping that he will join. Mike Baumhoff is coming. Ian Aiken is coming.
Mike Baumhoff is not a celebrity.
Yes, he is.
Is Scott McClory coming?
Scott McClory is not coming. He cannot do.
What the frig, man?
I know. He can't do Kadoha 2 weeks before that and then come to New Jersey.
Right. Yeah.
And we are at the mercy of our farmer. So we had to pick the date that was most convenient, and we had the most land. So
I think the dates are great.
It's
perfect.
Yeah, you can't please everyone. If you had to try and get a date where everybody could go, it wouldn't happen.
Dan's Lanyard will be there. KK will be there. Jeep Girl's going to be there. FLX Detector's going to be there. You're Digging It, Brian, of course. Joe Hollywood. So 93 people.
Bobby Buddha,
of course.
Good.
PA Relic Hunters. The Sultan of Swing, come out swinging himself. Bob Tyson. So many. Dan from Dan's Lanyard, of course.
Great.
We have a great crew. Squeak.
She's great, and her what's
Bill
Crawford, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're nice people. I talked to them last year. They're really nice people, and
so
Paul
and Belinda from AWR. They're not coming this year, but they're probably going to come next year.
Really cool. They were two of the nice. Oh, and how about that the blonde lady that found the Riel? What's her name? Is it Teresa?
Teresa isn't blonde.
When the one who won the girl who dug up the Real.
I believe that she's doing something with Garrett now, so she'll be in Texas. She also lives in Texas.
But you sure she wasn't a blonde that day?
I can guarantee it.
All right, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Teresa lives in Wyoming and Texas, and she'll be in Texas at that time, so she's going to Gypsy's birthday.
But she was there last year and found the Real.
Yes, and won the 50-50.
We don't want her back anyway after that. How's that? No, that's good. It was.
We've invited Emily, Little Dirt Digger, and we still have our fingers crossed, but sometimes, they don't let her miss school. So
yeah, I don't blame them. So if anyone's on the fence about going, Herb and Marla Lee, are they coming?
They are not. They're going to Gypsy's.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and it's close by. That Gypsy's
is in Texas.
Well, all the Cowboy fans got to stick together.
So
we have a crew coming from Florida, I believe. Some of Frank's digging partners are coming from Florida.
Who's coming up from Florida?
Here, put me on the spot. Mark Hoover.
Oh, great. Yeah, they were asking about. So Mark is coming again. Okay.
Yes, I believe so. I hope Gary Penta will be joining him this year. And then the guy with the really awesome teeth.
Me. Ray Jones? No.
Yes.
Oh, Ray.
Right, yeah. Ray. Listen, you're gonna. Well, you already met Mark and Gary, and Ray Jones is
I met Ray too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't get three better people than those guys, to tell you the truth. And
how about Trash? Is Trash coming up?
I don't know Trash.
Oh, you should. Well, you know what? He's in PA.
Do you know who is coming? Charlene and Andy.
Oh yeah, I talked to Andy. Yeah, Charlene and Andy are coming.
My best friend forever, Andy. Andy's my. You're gonna see, Shelly, how close me and Andy are. We are.
Yeah, I got paperwork from Andy to give you. Something called a restraining order. I'm not sure what that means.
Dude.
Andy is giving we're trying to figure it out if Andy's going to be there a day early, and for whoever's there early, if they want to go over and get lessons from Andy on their machine.
Steve, he'll find you up.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. Now, here's the big question. Okay. Is Frank Lopergola going to be there?
He told me by hook or by crook.
I was pricing plane tickets today.
He tells you that. Oh, now you are looking at plane tickets.
Yeah, well, yeah. I forgot that if I'm not really bringing any baggage, it's pretty cheap.
So you're leaving Celeste at the house?
Celeste may be in Ireland. That's the only reason that
going to Ireland. That's what it is. Yeah.
I couldn't resist Celeste. I love you to death.
It's all taking place in the relative same time period. So we will find out if she's going or she's not going.
Well, Frank has been given the carte blanche that all he has to do if he comes here is fly. He will be given a vehicle to use if it's out of the shop by then, for God's sakes.
Did you save my little vape pen tip that I left in your truck?
Yeah, you left a lot of shit in my truck. He'll get a detector, a vehicle, and if you need to stay, you can stay at the trailer because that's a little bit further away. But I thought you said you had a place to stay if you went up there.
I completely forgot about it, so I didn't hit up my niece. So I don't know. I have to hit up my niece. I may have a place to stay.
What an idiot. Well, if you wanted to stay at the trailer, you could. You don't want to stay at my house, man. This place is just packed. If they ain't moving out by then, I'm getting people are moving out.
I'm going to sleep in the bed of your truck in Shelly's driveway.
You can sleep in my house in New Jersey and not in a truck.
I'm just saying, I got to throw myself into the ruggedness of the hobby.
I'll tell you what, you can sleep in my bed with my wife, but you got to keep her. All right. That's all I'm saying. Actually, if you want, you can ask Lil.
I need a timeout, guys. Timeout.
All right, go do your timeout.
Right back.
Okay. Yeah, ask Lil if you can stay in her room.
Lil.
That's funny. So
Matt Kwiatkowski, is your shovel the one I found? It's got the big bend in it. I found it under my tire.
yeah, but because he probably fell on it with his head. That's probably how it got the dent.
Matt Kwiatkowski, oh, just leave it there for the next time I come down. Oh, Frank, I need my shovel. Fine, I'll get it. He said yes. Okay, I need a special box to send you the bed shovel.
Just keep it. So, but listen, if anyone out there that's watching, honestly, if you're on the fence about going to dig it, dude, you're gonna really enjoy it.
Speaking of shovel, do you have a shovel for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
I might have to ship you one down then. I'll ship Matt's with it, and then you can just forward it to Matt.
Oh no, that's not happening. No, because you have both of mine. Well,
I have
one
the
of them.
long one.
Yeah, the long one, and the other one you keep. Anyone can get you a shovel, dude. We can get you a shovel anywhere. That's not the biggest thing in the world, you know. Carolyn Cowling says she has an extra one. We got you shovels, that you know. So yeah, you'll be well taken care of.
Guess who's back?
Literally, I'm bringing a little duffel bag with like a couple pair of shirts and t-shirts.
How about some underwear? Just asking.
You only need one pair.
That's the real thing. Come on.
Yeah, like you know.
The Kratos magnet guy is coming, and Michigan Gems too. So there'll be a magnet. There's 2 places on premise where you could magnet fish.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you, Carolyn.
Bring your magnets.
So I still think that, like I said, if you're on the fence about going to this hunt, you really should lean towards going if you're able to. Like she said, there's hotel accommodations. It's going to be 3 nights. Friday, meet and greet. Saturday, a natural hunt. Sunday, seated and natural. And it's just a good time. It really is. We're gonna listen. I had a ball last year. I'm gonna have a nice. I'm actually probably gonna be happier this year because it's only an hour drive, which the hour and a half wasn't the worst, but it's a lot closer and it's all
about an hour and a half from the trailer.
Is this all farmland we're on? Yeah, probably, Frank. So we're all on farmland. Okay, good.
Yes.
So that's better than having to go out in the woods.
And the farm is having a fall festival for the next month, so I'm hoping people wear all the jewelry and drop it.
Oh, they're on it. Oh, geez. Yes. So, I mean, I like it, and you do a great job.
Is there any details we can know about the property?
Yeah, it's got dirt in it.
Yes. The town was established in 1704. There has been farming activity since before that, and it's all the road that it's on is an original road in the town, and the acreage is just under 100. There's a stream that runs through the property, a pretty significant stream. There's a pond, a man-made pond, but the man-made pond has been there since as far back as I can see in pictures. There are 2 foundations.
So what you're telling me is skinny dipping is an option.
Oh, it's a must.
So, and listen, don't forget, in that part of Jersey, in the north part of Jersey like that, there was Revolutionary War activity.
Yeah.
We are 1 mile from the DNR, the Delaware Raritan Canal at this property. 1 mile. So George Washington when he crossed the Delaware, he also had to cross the Raritan. So we are.
You mean the Raritan River? He crossed the Raritan. Yeah, because the canal wasn't there. The canal wasn't there back.
Correct. So the river, and then the river spills into the canal now. So you cannot detect there.
Honestly, the canal spills into the river. I worked for that park for 6 years, and that water comes in from the Delaware River, and comes south. It comes 26 miles south into the middle of Trenton, and it needed to be that long to push the water north to go into the Raritan. So that water actually travels north, and it was used with barges. You know, they pulled with mules. It was dug by Irish immigrants, and they had the towpath on the side was pulled by mules. The barges were pulled by mules, and I don't think it lasted very long. I don't know how many years it was in use, and then all of a sudden trains took over. So, and now that canal, why the canal is still in use, it's a water supply for Central Jersey. The New Jersey American Water Supply Company manages that water and uses it for drinking water. But yeah, I know a lot. That's where I first started. I started there in '93, and we had to learn a lot
You were
about
the squirrel police, correct?
the what? Yeah, the squirrel police, and but the revolutionary troops marched through there left and right. I mean, you never know what you're going to find in the ground.
Right in that area, I found my musket ball, my trime, my crotal bell, my big one. The street that the farm is on, like I said, was traveled by horse and buggy way before it was traveled by cars. It's one of the oldest streets in Somerset County.
Yeah.
I can't get back past 17, but the road was
And
the
don't
same
forget
road.
that you're not far from the Princeton battlefield either.
Correct.
Like I'm saying, I mean, there could be some good stuff in there, and
Good stuff.
yeah,
There
like I
could be a
said,
GW button for Frank.
you
Maybe.
think? You think? I don't know.
I don't know. I watched Alan Hendricks pull one out of a field last year, and I almost passed out. I didn't even know what it was because I'm half an idiot when it comes to
In Jersey,
Pennsylvania. Come out swinging in April.
I wouldn't know what it was either. So
No
Bob
idea.
Hunt, Bob Hunt, if I skinny dipped in that water, it would be better to drink. I'm just telling it. I'm just telling
A little salty.
I'm a natural filter. How can I tell
a
you?
little greasy. Yeah, you're a sponge, all right. Great. So, I mean, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna.
I have a question for you guys who've been to way more hunts than I have, both natural and seeded. So we're going back and forth with the price of silver this year being like stifling.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're deciding in between putting, and people get annoyed when it's tokens in the ground instead of the silver, but I don't want to put silver in the ground because if we don't find it,
Yeah, that's what I suggest.
then we're taking it off.
I'm a big proponent of putting tokens in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do it
because
with
and then we can
People don't
raffle
like
off
it 'cause
all
they
the
have to
silver
work
at the
harder
end.
for it, but
I mean, we're gonna make you work harder for it. Sorry. I can show you the tokens. Would you like to see they're on my Facebook page, but I'll show you the
And
tokens.
if you have someone like Steve swinging a coil, he know he's not finding all the silver.
Now, at Lehigh Valley, he puts the silver in the ground.
And listen, that's cool, but she's right. What if it's not found and you lost that
Well,
silver?
this is what I'm saying is he monitors it. He counts. He wants you to come in and give a count and everything. Just do the darn tokens. And
I don't want to, everything. This is the first, this is the first set of silver. So the person who finds token SS1 will get whatever's in this envelope, and then this is the beginning.
Nice.
Nice.
And we do have some stuff that we are going to put in the ground. So we have some, big coppers, and this is only the beginning of the stuff.
Yeah, I call that the fluff.
This because Dawn and I are both dorks, so I made Dig It Dude 2 tokens.
Cool.
And they have the
number tokens.
This will be small silver too.
Now, wait. So was that a penny that was on?
No, I'm not telling you what it's going in with.
Okay.
Not telling.
Okay.
It will be in with something metal.
Okay.
So you shouldn't discriminate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Yep. So this is just a plain old bingo token. Plastic.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. So you'll attach it to something. All right. I wasn't sure. Yeah.
I will not be divulging how they're going in the ground.
Okay. I'm
All the
okay.
raffle tickets are ready to go. Everybody gets the same number. This is Dawn's number, 301. That's her police number, so I have to save this one for her, so I have it put away. And just like last year, your wristband is going to match your ticket. 301 is going to be Dawn's number for the whole weekend. So makes it easy. It'll be on the back of the raffle tickets, and here's the maps and all the good information already.
Can I have 001 because I'm important?
You can have any number you want that starts with 300 or 400.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm using the same raffle tickets as last year because I'm cheap and I don't want to dig into Dan's money.
I think I'm on year 4 at the roll.
Do you have enough silver for the hunt?
Never enough silver.
All right, I might be able to pull a bag together.
Susan, that's pretty much what we're doing. Susan says, I hope we do a variety of tokens with different types of metal to make it more challenging. And we are literally doing that, plus going one step further to be annoying.
Nice.
Yeah. So you don't want to discriminate at this hunt, especially during the seeded. But the farm owner has alluded to the fact that he's going to hide a couple $100 bills around campus attached to something.
Hopefully it's attached to my pocket.
I wouldn't discriminate. The farm owners
this farmer, what's he growing?
Others, and they're so excited they can't even stand themselves.
Wait a minute, this guy's throwing $100 bills around. Is he growing weed out there? We can maybe.
He is.
Yeah, good.
We can't dig that field because it's current. No, I'm just kidding.
Doesn't mean we can't snip a few buds.
And the cows on the property just had a baby. Her name is Karen. She's so cute.
Karen.
Is Kathy Blau coming?
Kathy Blau. I don't think so.
That would be trouble.
Well, she doesn't have to go buy the cows.
We love Kathy.
No, you don't understand. Kathy told me that the cows get together in gangs and they plot their attack.
I mean, I grew up in Jefferson Township. Cow tipping was a varsity sport.
She
showed me a newspaper article from the UK that said cows were declared the most dangerous animal in the UK. Just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Be careful of those cows.
Hi, JBP. And Bob, I'm trying to have my you-know-what together. My sugar honey iced tea together. So, I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You're a lot calmer than I thought you'd be. I was expecting, oh my God.
Valium. Yeah, Valium will do that to you.
Well, no.
Sertraline, Valium.
Well, I think what you learned from last year. Last year you were maybe a little more nervy, but as you do it once, you do it a second time.
Last year we were very, very nervous that it was all of our putting on our first hunt.
Right.
It was a big undertaking because it was far away for me as well. It was an hour and 15 for me. I should have just stayed there. I should have just stayed closer. My expectations of myself were so high that I thought I was just like, what's going to disappoint me? And literally nothing. Even when somebody got stuck, it was because it rained so hard on Sunday morning, someone got stuck. I mean, Tim Lynch spent the whole day putting the ground back together with a tamper. It's just little, we're not using keys again this year. We're using something else. So it will be quite annoying. But every single person pitched in and helped. It was just, and I did not expect that. Okay. Because, we help everywhere we go. So I didn't expect everybody not to help, but I didn't expect all the help. I didn't expect Cindy, our friend who didn't even detect, had cold water every single minute of the whole entire day. Mm-hmm. Not one single person went without water or something to eat or something to drink because this group of people that were helping us were just unbelievable. It was very
I had a nice time. It was fun. It was good to see some of the folks that we haven't seen, we're going to try and get Frank there.
No, Frank.
I'm coming.
Okay. Steph, the dig is in New Jersey. in the Garden State.
In the Garden State, Steph. It's in New Jersey. I know. Not everybody wants to travel, but
Where does Steph live? Steph, where do you live? And Don, why aren't you coming? To have Don and Mike Bonhoff and me there at the same time, that would be the best.
Yeah.
It would be so good.
as long as I survive the hurricane.
She lives in New Jersey, so there you go.
Look up Dig It Dude The Gathering on Facebook, and you can.
Yeah, so Dig It Dude The Gathering on Facebook. If need be, Shelly can post it on Facebook on our Facebook page after the show. Steph, we don't know if you're not on Facebook somehow. Hopefully
I
you
can
are.
just our email address is canyoudiguitusa@gmail.com. So you can find me there.
USA. Yeah, a lot of people may not even be on, show. We're not broadcasting on Facebook tonight. We're on YouTube only.
I heard you screwed that up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Steve forgot to remind me to charge my phone.
Yeah,
Frank, are you an adult, Frank?
No. Really?
I love it. That's what you get, sucker.
Pick on him. I pick on you just a little bit, but you're number one in my heart.
Now, Shelly, I have a question.
I'm ready.
Was the first time you and I met at a Puff Daddy party? Or am I wrong? Yeah.
No, you tend to dump our secrets out on live feeds.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, but
I remember he was serving cats that night.
it's going to come out. Our names are going to come out in the party list.
That list is going to come out, so we should just.
Oh, if I get the list, I'm turning it loose immediately. I'm mailing it to everyone.
It's definitely it's going to be an interesting month, that's for sure. With all the worldly events.
Like I said, I'm trying to, we have folks like Shelly. Last week we had Mike Burns on. I mean, we can lead the people to the good hunts. We just can't make them drink, right, Frank?
Absolutely.
We do not promote a product, a hunt, or anything similar that we don't really back.
I probably get illegal posts that I pull down right away, but I'll probably 100 hunts a year that we don't, and not because they're bad. Some of them are good. I pulled down hunts that went on to be good hunts, but if we can't verify it, if we can't vet it, and they're charging money,
right? It all started with the Florida hunts. They were great.
Right, John Barely.
We wound up going, and the hunts we're going to promote, we're not going to steer you wrong.
No,
I don't think
if we're promoting it, then we get rest assured it's a legit and quality.
The money goes into the hunt. Are we donating anything to anyone, or what are we doing?
We are, and all the money does not go into the hunt. And I will tell you that right now. If you're coming expecting to get your money back in silver, don't come.
Oh no! But is there?
We are. There is a charity at Soldiers Freedom Outdoor this year.
Right. Okay. So
it's the farm owner will get a portion because they have had last year only rain and this year no rain, so they're really struggling. Right. So
nothing wrong with supporting our USA farmers.
They can't make their payroll.
Yeah, I just wanted the people know.
Yes,
I
was about to say that actually. We call it a gathering. We call it a gathering of friends for the community, for the digging community, by the digging community. It's really a gathering and a get together where we metal detect. Yep. We had talked about, because of the price of silver and not even having a seated hunt, you can't, unless you're digging privately in this area on private properties, you're not going to get permissions around here. It's impossible. So I think the allure of digging the natural hunt in this area where it's proven that there are, and
exactly, that's the thing. It's the area.
So we keep on going back and forth we don't have enough silver. Oh, we don't have enough silver. We have the silver that we have.
And I'm not going to say anything bad about seated hunts. I love seated hunts. I love going out and getting silver. but a historic site, all natural. I'm going to before I'm going to a cedar. The potential to find something truly historic. The last person that touched it was 300 years ago.
It's 100% at this property.
Frank,
It's 100%.
you got to get to the property first.
He's coming. He said he's coming.
Yeah. You don't know Frank like I know Frank.
Oh, well, yes, I do.
Listen,
been there, done that.
I got a place to put my head.
You have 15 places to put your head.
Hey, I got a place. It's Rich's minivan, right behind Rich's minivan. He tried to.
If he doesn't close the door on my head, we're good.
That's what I mean. He tried to lure me over yesterday to hit me in the head with the thing. I'm like, I'm not falling for that.
You know who's coming this year as well? Besides, I can't wait to meet Ian Aiken. First of all, there's going to be so many people that we're meeting again. Cannot wait. Number one. Number two, if you were there last year, the mashed potato kid is coming, and there's nothing stopping him. The little red-headed boy, John Hunt's son. I think his name is Colton. Okay. And David Riley didn't sign up, and David Riley just signed on. David Riley, you have to come to our hunt.
He's local, yeah.
This little boy won a detector last year, and he was so excited. I thought he was going to spontaneously combust. He was so happy, and the next day he had a birthday party, and he couldn't come back the second day, and he was fuming mad. He's like, I don't want to go. And it was some girl's birthday party in his class. I don't even like
it wasn't even his birthday? No way.
It was somebody in his class. But his mom said, you already RSVP'd. It's at a place that, it's bowling or whatever, and they've already paid.
Girls have cooties.
And he said, I think I'm sick.
Girls
I
have
can't go to the birthday party because I'm not feeling well. And when it came out, I think John Hunt, who's the dad's name, I think he was one of the first people who signed up for the hunt, and he was messaging with me because he paid for his son. So I sent him the money back because 14 and under, you don't have to pay. So I sent him the money back, and I'm like, your kids can come for nothing. Anybody with a kid, bring them. Bring all the kids.
No, Frank, you can't be my kid.
And it's either Colton or Hunter. I can't remember which. Hi, Roger King. Colton or Hunter is one of the kids that are coming, and they said, I don't care if it's Jesus's birthday, I'm going to both days. And then like stomped their foot down, and they're like, he's like, my kids are coming, they're not going to miss it. It's 100%, they're not going to miss it. It doesn't matter what's happening. I said, okay. I said, we're excited, because he went home that night, he put that detector together, and he was so excited. And then he went out in the yard and practiced, and he was ready to come, and then he found out he had that birthday party.
Yeah.
So sad. This year, nothing will stop them from coming. Nothing.
Yeah. All right. Listen, we're going to move on with the show, but I want to thank you so much, for being here and joining us and being a friend of Detective.
We're not OG Detective.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah.
But we will be streaming again sometime soon. We just have to change our day and time because Mrs. Williams, she's working like 112 hours in a pay period every 2 weeks. She's working like crazy. They have nobody dependable at her work right now, so she's been working so hard, and she can't do 7 o'clock. That's when she goes to bed. So we have to figure it. We're going to figure it out, and we don't want to step on anybody's toes or get somebody's panties in a twist. Get them all.
I kind of like my panties twisted. I'm just saying.
I'm a panties optional chick, so
more support.
Well,
you know what? You're a whack job.
I will
list because we got a silver quarter to give away tonight, and this is compliments of Greg Papalo and Soldiers Freedom Outdoor, and I'm not saying it yet. The sticker fundraiser was less than exciting, but we got a little fundraiser we're going to be announcing soon too. So
I did the Soldiers Freedom Outdoor, but we did $10 a month. So
there's nothing wrong with that. We're gonna raise a little money. We're gonna give away some. We're gonna not auction off. We're gonna sell a few ugly pucks, and they're gonna have a little coin in them or something.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, you're gonna bring you're talking about bringing stuff to Dig It Dude, right?
There and on here, anywhere that these pucks show up, whatever we get for those pucks is going to Soldiers Freedom Outdoor. But I'm going to get more
And
into that later.
wait a minute, Frank has also volunteered to donate Ugly Gear USA a ugly box
Oh yeah,
to
Dig it, dude.
yeah.
to Lehigh Valley,
And Lehigh Valley.
and Dig It Dude. So you're gonna get
Thank you.
an ugly box to give away.
And tonight, I would like to give away a Dig It Dude the Gathering 2 T-shirt.
Oh, well, I'm working on the all right, so hashtag we love Shelly.
Oh, and I'm Shelly with an I. Please spell it right.
Hashtag we love Shelly with an I. Spell it right. So let's do that. All because it's all just
It's all just YouTube. Bruce Nolan. I love Delver. Hi, Bruce Nolan.
So I got the wheel ready. I just want everybody to hashtag we love Shelly. We'll give it some time.
Silver.
And
I can't wait for our two big surprise. We have two really big surprises for the hunt. Really
is
big.
Elvis one of them?
I'm going to send you a picture in a little bit of me dressed up as Elvis.
Okay.
I just when we were on our cross country trek. When we were in Pittsburgh with Drippy Lip Auctions, the Copper Poppers, who will also be at the hunt. We went antiquing, which I absolutely hate more than anything in the world. So I was being inappropriate repeatedly, and I found some Elvis glasses. I'm going to show you a picture. Hold on a second.
Inappropriate? Why would you ever say that?
Oh my God, I was sticking my fingers in things I shouldn't have stuck my fingers in and playing.
I think that's been your problem.
Listen, that happens all the time. What can you do?
That's my MO.
Yeah, I think.
Nice.
It's my mutton chops.
Let me see. I didn't say it. Do it again. I was on the wrong page. Oh, look at you, Elvie.
And one of my nicknames is Shelvis.
Shelvis. Oh my God, I love it.
Shelvis.
All right, so Shelly wants to give away a
Dig It Dude 2 T-shirt.
All right.
Please. Thank you.
So I'll share this so everyone can see who loses. Oh, here we go. Present arms, share screen. What are you doing, Frank?
Hi, Robert.
My hat brim was bent. I wasn't looking perfect as usual.
All right, there you go. There's your wheel.
Oh, so pretty.
All right, this is for a shirt from a lovely Shelly.
It'll get shipped right from our site.
Yep, you're going to
pick the color and the size.
Going to contact Shelly, and the winner is not him.
Yes.
No. He is not allowed to win.
Honey, send me a private message, Don.
That was a warm-up roll.
He's allowed to win. Stop.
But Shelly, I hate him.
I don't. It's not your T-shirt to give.
He makes fun of me.
Okay. You make fun of me.
But not like he does.
I know.
And he's funny when he does it.
David Riley, come to our dig, David Riley.
I saw David Riley in there. Hey, Dave.
Dawn adores David Riley. Come to our dig.
Real quick. I'm making a sales pitch. If anyone is interested, I came into some good fortune of silver bars. We got these. They got the buffalo on one side, the Indian on the other. Then we've got the Morgan bar. I got sheets of Morgan bars. Okay, with the Morgan on the front skis. And then these are sweet. I got loose ones too, but these are sweet right here. I don't know why my camera can't ever zoom in right.
But the light that you have shining towards you.
These are
your camera screen.
I think it's because it's a Fisher Price camera.
I think it's because you suck. These are Freedom bars. I got like 5 of them. If anyone's interested, hit me up in a PM, and I'll send you pictures of what I might have, and we'll discuss pricing. And Don Went and Baumhoff, you guys can pay $1,000 per bar.
If you just came in, hit the hashtag. What is it?
We love Shelly with an
Love
I.
Shelly. And we still got compliments of our buddy Greg Papalo. We got a 48 silver Washington we're giving away.
And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that like right now. Like we're gonna do it now.
If you haven't signed up yet,
We're gonna do it right here, right now.
Silver
Right.
bars.
I'll redo the list.
there's Rich Clark got in. All right, Rich Clark.
Rich Clark, you have to come to our dig too. You're nice and close.
Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta. Yeah.
I love Rich Clark.
You know what? He breaks my stones more than anybody. He's like the New Jersey Don Went.
He gave us the most beautiful gift. I still can't get over it. It's hanging in our marble room. Oh, it's a "Can you dig it?" sign with Dawn and I.
I remember. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my God, I was crying. It was so gorgeous.
I think I'm having problems getting a hold of the names here a minute. Oh no, I got them.
If you do hashtag We Love Shelly, aren't you just doing a YouTube picker? Okay.
I leave all that technical stuff to Steve because
Because Frank has yet to make me an
admin on the page. Oh.
Right.
I don't know how. I keep forgetting to do it. I don't know how to make you an admin on it.
Because you're a moron.
You're hilarious.
You're a moron. A moron. All right.
All of our balls flow.
Okay. Is it sharing? You got it on the screen? Oh, you're watching me on the screen, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. We can
Okay.
see you and the wheel.
All right. This one's for the quarter, right?
This is for the silver quarter.
This one you're going to contact Frank Lupergola, and Frank wins. Now, oh my God. Dan Nelson.
Yay, Dan. Dan Nelson was also the first person who paid for Dig It Dude, so he's getting a prize for that.
There
We
you go.
launched live and he paid, so he's getting a prize for that. And anybody that donates is getting in for a big prize too. So many prizes. I love prizes.
Let's say goodnight to Shelly.
Aren't you going to give away my T-shirt with me on your?
Did.
You did?
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
Don Went.
Oh my God.
Oh no! Wait, no, you're right. He didn't
No,
win.
Don
We're
Went.
going to
Yes, he
spin.
did. Steve,
What?
he totally won. Be nice. Be nice. God's watching you. You do not hate him. No, you don't.
Dan and Don are our big winners tonight.
We don't have hate in our hearts, Steve Pacifico.
And we don't eat cats.
No, I do.
And we don't eat cats.
No,
Except for at Guanlong, the Chinese food place down the street.
Well, they do a really, really good General Tso's cat. So
Yeah, beef and broccoli. So,
Szechuan.
Don, see what's happening. See about my brain? I totally forgot like 3 minutes ago that you won. But yes, I would love to sign off because it's past my bedtime as well. And I love both of you. And I can't wait to see you in just 41 days.
41 days.
And there'll be so many surprises.
Okay. Thanks
So many.
again. You're the best. You're the best. All right, folks. Say goodnight to Shelly. Thanks again, babe.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night. You don't get any better than that. You're gonna have a good hunt. No, I haven't opened the tube yet. You know what? It's still sitting here, and I don't know why. I gotta get out and do that. I want to do it one day with next time I go hunting with Rich, me and him I'll make him open it. He won't have a clue. You know what? There you go.
Heart attack, dude.
It's sold. I just got the greatest idea in the world.
Elaine, that would be better.
No. Poor Elaine. We pick on her. We beat up on her.
We love Elaine.
So yeah, I got out. So this is what happened. Saturday, my wife says, we're getting in the car. We're going to go see Rich and Elaine. Stop by. Elaine goes, what are you doing tomorrow? I go, I don't know why. It's, I'm relaxing this weekend. Because I'm going away all day. Babysit my husband. So then with that, he's like, "Ooh, let's do something. Let's do something." So, I mean, I'll tell you, you know what, Frank? You know where he lives? Right at the bottom of the Tacony Palmyra Bridge.
Okay.
Well, he's a stone's throw from that farm.
Which farm?
The farm that you guys all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But where his condo is, there's a cove. There's a big cove. I mean, this has feelings of the farm. There's an old pier.
And that's right. And the activity was on both sides of that river.
And there's houses from the 1600s that are built there, like the other houses. And like I'm saying, there's a big cove. That other house was like right on the river.
Yeah, right.
And they still pulled ships in, and but where did they really go with ships? A lot of times they pulled into the coves. I mean,
yeah, sure.
So we had some property behind his condo. We hunted, and we only found clad. We didn't find anything spectacular, but I still think that.
Yeah, listen, Dave, that little cove down from that farm field, and my buddy pulled this wrought iron candle sconce that was identified as being off of like a ship from like the 1700s. There's stuff you have to hit the right spot. You have to get to where the dirt wasn't moved a lot.
Well, the problem is but if we can get some properties along there, like I said, I think people have hit where it's public land right along the river. But maybe, how we were going in the water a little bit and finding reals down, you guys found some reals in the water down there. We can at least do down along the river, give that a shot next at low tide. But
I would, if you can get down in that dirt a little bit where the river meets where the water meets the dirt.
Yeah, it's all sand. It's all sand, all nice sand. I mean, like I said, though, we think, I think he has heard stories about people walking up and down the river. You know what I mean? Detecting. So, but we're going to give it.
We pulled reals, we pulled large cents, we pulled all kinds of crap out along, and not that far in. Right.
And so the other day when I went to see them, we drove. We went across the bridge and went down to that farm and checked it out, and they haven't plowed it. The backfield is still empty.
Yeah.
But the crops in the main field, there was all crops there, so we can't go digging there until they.
Well, yeah, probably till October.
Yeah, maybe even later. I'd save that till the winter. And you know what? It is. It's Rich goes, "Hey, you think we can go back?" Because the last thing I found was me and Rich hunted that for like 3 hours, and all of a sudden I pulled out a large scent, and it was right on top. Like I think they discs. Something brought that up. But he wants to go back, and I'm like, Rich, they really destroyed the hell out of that place where they, you guys got every bit of what was there, and I couldn't.
Here's the problem: when we went, they had plowed it, and that was 7 years ago, 8 years ago, and we worked it every week for several years.
Right.
It's never been plowed since then. He only does a shallow disc. So if they were to ever plow it, the stuff coming out of there would be insane. I mean, hundreds of coins have come out of there.
It would double it. Yeah, it would bring it right back. But they're never going to plow it. But they're never going to plow it, and they're never going to let anybody on their land either. Dude, I want to just go behind that house.
Well, I did that. I went in front of his house, the owner's house, and I pulled the only old coin I pulled there was a 1697 William and Mary.
Mm-hmm.
And that literally nothing. Dr. Tones pulled one of those near that house by the river, and I pulled another one up where where the gun was at one time.
But I was there when you pulled up that bayonet.
The bayonet and the pistol.
Yeah. No, but I don't think I was there with the pistol, but the bayonet.
I pulled them up at the same time. I pulled them up the same day.
Maybe I was. I don't know. But
Frank Davey was there.
either way, yeah, a lot of good things have been found. Isn't that
Yeah.
where Frank Davey found that gold ring?
Yes, the nugget ring.
No, not the nugget, but I have the ring.
Oh, I don't know. I know he found the nugget ring.
No, little flower. There's little flower petals on it. It looks like it. Yeah, but yeah, I have that ring. Yeah, remember he sold it to me, and I ain't got rid of it.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, there's so much stuff has been pulled out of there, and that berm is probably packed with crap because that was all pushed off the top. That was 10, 12 inches pushed off the top of the farm.
yeah, and it's not pulling. It's not like the beach. That berm ain't going nowhere.
No, and that the base of that berm is where the pistol came from, and also where the bayonet came from.
Yeah, probably because it was so heavy, it not slid down, but
yeah, exactly.
As it was being moved, it's so heavy, it just moved down, and boom! I remember it was right down at the bottom.
Yep.
But I mean, we'll go back. We'll give it a shot. So
one day you're going to have to plow it because if you ever saw the vegetables that come out of there, it's time for a plow.
Yeah, but I don't. You know what?
I've never seen ground that pulled out tomatoes that were brown and looked like bananas.
Right, and you should see the goats are big and old.
Are they now? Yeah, it's been a while.
They're huge. Remember they were small.
Goat. Remember the screaming goat? Oh my god!
Yeah, there was only 3 of them now. I only saw 3 the other day, and they were big, and they were like getting old. But it's always fun. I just have fun getting out with Rich. We have a good time. We laugh.
It's a nice property to walk around on, and
but I'm just talking about like I said.
Yeah, it's nice to get out with Rich.
Oh, so we found this pottery. You know what? Let me send it to you. I'm just trying to text it to you real quick. Take a look at this and tell me what you think it is. Because you know what? I put it on ID Me.
Yeah.
And no one told me what it was. So just take a quick peek and you tell me what you think. You don't have your phone, do you?
Send it to Messenger.
All right, I'll send it to Messenger because yeah. So it's what did I say? Pottery he found, and what's it say on it? It says Vienna. Did you get it? The word Vienna is on it.
They're not from the same thing.
No, they're not the same piece. No, but one was like a little butter dish, and the other, had the wording on it.
One's a milk glass butter dish. The Vienna one, I mean, it's hard. It's definitely from a crock of some sort, but it's got age to it. It's got way more age than that butter dish does.
So you think they're 2 different ages? Because he found them behind.
Yeah.
He found them in like a pit, not a pit, but he found them behind his condo in the mud. So
that absolutely 2 different dates. One is probably mid to early 1800s, and the other one's late Victorian.
So okay, because like I said, there's that mansion that was redone, and we're thinking they could have. That's why I said to Frank, I said it was probably maybe, if I say 50 yards away from the house, maybe they dumped stuff back there.
The problem is that mansion could have had 5 generations of people living in it, and if they knocked it down and pushed it into a hole, you got 5 generations.
I don't think it was ever knocked down. I think it was
but I guarantee there were other buildings probably. That's like that field we're talking about. There's probably there were 70 homes there at one time, and they're all gone.
Really? I didn't know that.
That big field that runs from the field towards the road where they had the farmers market kind of thing. There were
that's all marsh. Yeah, that's right. There's all marsh.
70 homes all through there at one time.
But we can't get in there because it's all wet.
Yeah, there's a trail that goes through it. There's a couple of dry trails, but you don't have a lot of room to dig.
Right. That's what I mean. There's no swinging area. I mean, yeah, good luck. But that's the one good sign, and there, it's kind of like there was So there was a creek there. You could see the creek ran right next to the house, and I think the creek came in off the river.
Probably,
well,
yeah.
That's where the cove was, and I think they built that up. You could see the the dirt along the cove is a lot higher now, and
Yeah.
it's topsoil and all that stuff. I think they shut that creek down, and
It
but
could have been used for irrigation or something at one time too.
but we got to get in there and try and get right. There was all weeds in there. Now I ain't going in there now. In the winter I will, but
Yeah. After winter, it knocks down some of the crap.
but we were up. We didn't hunt the property of the old house because we didn't have permission, but right on the, what do you call it, the border, the property line we were up to, and we didn't. No, nothing but clad. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, some of that stuff is going to settle far if the
Yeah,
ground is.
you know what? We both found parts of old cap guns, from like the early 60s or something. The kids' toys, but that was it. That was the best thing we found, So, all right, listen, let's get out of here.
I got to go prep for the hurricane. I'm prepping by
Boy.
making food.
I'd really hate to see you get blown away, Frank. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
It's coming. I think it's going to miss us, but we're going to get some wind and rain.
Yeah. All right. And with that, we're out of here.
All right, folks. See you later.
Hit it.